they always say you have those yets, right? And those yets really started hitting hard. It brought me to a really dark place to where I was contemplating, not living anymore.
What's going on, world? It's your favorite podcast. Your boys from Built by the Red Stick are back in the building. Your boy, Ronnie LeDuff, Michael Oakley, powered by Celsius.
Powered.
I said powered, not sponsored. Come on, let's change that, damn it.
Yep.
Before we get started, do us a favor.
I'm out of breath.
Make sure you subscribe. Ronnie, statistic still stands. 76.3% of people that view our long-form content on YouTube are not subscribed. It's an easy way to show love to your boys. Go ahead
Subscribe.
and smash the
They've been
subscribe.
doing great at engaging.
They have been engaging. Shout out our boy Matt. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
Oh, Corley. Out there engaging.
Comment on every video.
Everyone.
Hey, them redheads ain't dead, man.
Hi, look,
The redheads ain't, man.
look, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Little ginger bonanza, man. I love my gingers.
Hard R, bro.
What? Oh. Bro, we finally get some momentum. And this what you do?
Word from our sponsor, and we'll be right back at it.
This episode is brought to you by Serenity Treatment Center in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. When life feels overwhelming, when the weight of addiction, trauma, or mental health struggles become too heavy to carry alone, there's a place where healing begins. Here at Serenity Treatment of Louisiana, we believe every person deserves compassion, dignity, and a real chance at recovery. Our dedicated team of medical professionals, therapists, and support staff walk beside you every step of the journey because recovery is not something you have to face alone. Here, treatment is personal. We take the time to understand your story, your struggles, and your goals through evidence-based therapies, individualized treatment plans, and a supportive, healing environment. We help you rebuild the strength and confidence needed to move forward. Serenity Treatment Center of Louisiana offers a full continuum of care, including residential treatment, intensive outpatient programs, and aftercare support, ensuring that every stage of recovery is met with the guidance, structure, and encouragement you need to succeed. Whether you are a loved one or battling substance abuse, anxiety, depression, or the challenges that come with them, Serenity Treatment Center provides the tools, support, and compassionate care needed to reclaim your life. Healing starts with one decision, one conversation, one moment of courage. Let today be that moment. Serenity Treatment Center of Louisiana, where hope is restored, lives are rebuilt, and recovery begins. Call today or visit us online to take the first step toward a healthier, brighter future. That number is 225-389-3325. Or you can visit our website at theserenitycenterla.com.
And just like that, we're back. Ronnie.
Whoa.
We got a heavy hitter
in
the studio.
We got a heavy hitter.
They see the merch, though. You know what I mean?
They see the merch.
Shout out
What's
Serenity.
power behind the merch?
Oh, Serenity Center.
We had Mario last week. This week, I can't believe we got this person. I had to call in some favors.
You did.
So people that know me, they think I'm spoiled.
Loved.
There you go. Hard love.
Hard love.
Hard. They think hard love. They think I get everything that I want. It could be true. I thought I almost failed. I thought I almost failed you. But
you did.
I didn't.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're not gonna make y'all wait long
At all.
We're gonna do the introduction.
We're gonna do
about
it.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
But, ladies and gentlemen,
Before we do it.
Whoa.
A special person to us, Janie Lewis. She has a what is called a food drive. A food drive right
Meal
now.
train, I think.
Meal train mixed with a GoFundMe. Our beloved friend's finna have back surgery, and we want to do everything that we can to help her out.
I remember
in this
from the
time of
episode
need.
Juvenile Delinquent.
Y'all remember from Juvenile Delinquent? I know y'all know her name from the community. She is always helping, always willing to do anything, no matter time of day. This is our chance to give back to a fellow soldier of ours, not only in recovery, but in parenthood and life. Janie, we love you. We pray for a speedy recovery. There you go.
Good job, bro.
Thank you.
I almost, I was excited. I was excited.
It's the metas.
It's the metas.
It's the metas.
Bring the metas.
They out there.
Okay.
But ever since I got them, I've just been so demure. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, ladies and gentlemen,
right,
boys and girls, the best hype man on both sides of the Mississippi. Can he do this one justice?
Probably not.
We're going to see.
I'm not worthy.
The one.
I'm not worthy.
The only.
I'm not worthy.
Ronnie LeDuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have probably the most mysterious, reclusive, but yet inclusive person in recovery. When I first met this person in the rooms, I thought we had around the same time. So I was wrong. I just found out
You were wrong.
literally today
You were wrong.
that this lady has double my own, probably triple the amount of time that I have. But that but that lets you know that this person can not act on your level, but get on your level so that you're receptive and not intimidated, right?
Absolutely.
Somebody that has a welcoming heart.
Welcome.
A welcoming spirit, except for coming on a podcast, but we worked those kinks out.
We
She's
worked it
here
out.
now.
She's here.
She's helped countless.
If you're a woman in Baton Rouge,
You know her. And if you don't know her, you've heard her name before and you just hadn't had the privilege of meeting her yet. And today you will. She has been an epitome and the embodiment of what women power.
yes, Lord.
Independent woman.
Yes.
Not for long. Looks like in recovery. You've heard her name from here all the way to Serenity, all the way to where you from again? I don't know. You've heard her name. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have Cherie Guidry, not for long, in the Built by the Red Stick building. Thank you so
Welcome.
much for agreeing to come and do this.
Well, thank you for having me.
This is what she looks like, ladies and gentlemen. I know you're like, what? Who is that?
The only thing, though, back in 2013, don't let her catch you smoking and walking.
Yeah.
Don't let her catch you.
I heard you was the meanest tech ever. Is that true?
Oh,
lies.
I lie like a rug.
Lie like a rug.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Before we get started, we're in the Meet Your Sponsor series. So obviously, been at Serenity for.
Since it opened in 2014.
Jeez Louise.
She's been at Serenity longer than I've been sober.
Me too. So I'm just telling you, when I told him a story, like when I met you at the meeting with the Clouds
With the
back
Clouds.
in 2019. You and I'm not allowed to say their name, but you and two people that we know, mutual friends. Y'all used to come in that meeting every Thursday.
Yeah.
It was called Under the Clouds or something. In the Clouds. It was a
know.
meeting y'all ran. Oh my God.
Anyway,
I'm gonna look it up.
Let's say I've never been a part of a meeting with that name.
What was it called, man? It was off of Antioch and like Tiger Bend. Under the Clouds.
No, I used to go to that meeting.
Okay, well anyway, that's where I met you at.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Here we go. Back on topic.
right back on topic. Squirrel moment.
Squirrel.
Tell us a little bit about what you do currently with Serenity, and then we'll kind of dive into a little bit about you, a little bit about Serenity, and all the good stuff involved.
All right. So I'm the clinical director over at Serenity. I have worked my way up from tech at another facility to counselor to inpatient counselor, outpatient counselor, assistant clinical director, and then about in 2019, nope, not 2019, 2020, about 2020, something like that, I took over the reins as clinical director.
COVID time,
That's
yeah.
exactly right.
That was a crazy time in recovery, man.
I was talking to somebody the other day. COVID seems so far away, yet it really wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was only like 5 years ago.
But if you stayed sober through COVID or got sober in COVID, like you really wanted it.
Real champion.
That was crazy.
So
I actually just lied to y'all.
it's okay.
It's over here.
2023.
We lied to
I was
each
trying
other.
to think of
2023.
Yeah.
Oh, that just happened.
Recently.
That's recently, like 3 years
years
ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what do you attribute to your rise?
I think it's honestly sometimes I look back and just wonder how I got here. You know, I think I've had really good mentors. I've had really good people in my corner, people pushing me to do better and things like that.
Me and Ronnie have talked about this a couple of times, and to get your opinion on it, and I know this is, I guess, kind of just everywhere. But so often you see a lot of burnout in this world.
Yep.
And so, I mean, 2014, you're going on, or actually 2013. I don't know when you.
2012.
2012 is when you first started. So
Mm-hmm.
almost 15, 16 years in this industry. What's kept you sane?
I don't
Ronnie
know.
got the big eyes.
I think it's balance.
Yeah.
I think it's in the beginning it was really hard, I will say, like when I was teching and stuff in 2012, like to keep everything separate.
I want to save everybody.
I know. That's that
Yep,
mentality
yep,
we all got.
yep.
And then but then I guess just learning how to create boundaries and like work is work, and then when I leave, you do your program, and self-care is by
100.
far.
I love a good self.
That's why I struggle
Yeah.
at the most.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah,
But
I
shout
love self-care.
shout out to my boy. I gotta throw some flowers to my boy.
Come on, man.
He had a self-care weekend this weekend.
Oh my God.
Went to the Savannah Bananas game.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I was so happy for you, bro.
Bro, that was
I know
so.
this is not about you, but
I've been trying to
No.
go for years to see these
Yes.
guys. My wife won the lotto to go take the tickets. Was surprised.
I'm jealous.
Oh, yeah, it was amazing. And then speaking of balance and burnout, when I get burnt out, I drink Celsius. This is episode 9 of trying to get the brand deal with Celsius.
my
I
God.
balance my day.
We went to the party animals. I thought it was Savannah Bananas when I won that lottery, but it was the party animals, which
Versus
is
another one of the teams.
Yeah.
That's
it
who
was
they
so
played
fun.
yesterday. They played the party animals.
Yeah, it was. I am so
Greatest
jealous.
entertainment
I want it to
outside
go.
of a concert I've ever
heard
seen.
Drew
Oh
Brees
my
was
God.
there.
Drew Brees was there.
Yeah,
I got the
Drew.
videos.
Oh,
Dude,
Drew.
they entertain you from start to finish.
they do.
Like all the way out in the
I
door and
know.
out the door.
Did they throw out hamburgers and hot dogs?
They didn't. They gave out donuts.
They threw out
We had the
hamburgers and hot dogs.
We had the
though.
donut batter. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So, kind of diving into about you a little bit.
Yeah.
You woke up on a Tuesday morning and thought, I want to work with alcoholics and addicts.
It's typically how it happens.
Absolutely not. No. Well, I mean, I think what really brought me around, I had already been studying psychology. Don't know how, but studying psychology early on. Well before
I'm so sorry. I just
You
thought
could-
about a joke I seen on psychology. Can I say it?
Yes.
So somebody said women will go get a psychology degree just to get manipulated by a dude in special ed. I'm sorry. That was so off the right, but that's the squirrel.
That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
Hold it up. Please continue. I'm gonna turn my mind off. I'm gonna stop.
We're in psychology. We're studying psychology early.
All right, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm crying. No, I mean, my history isn't like the best history. I was raised perfect. I have an amazing mom and dad. Sister, like we were given every opportunity to succeed. Sister took it and she ran, and I ran to trap houses and things like
Hell
that.
yeah.
So I didn't take the opportunities that were given to me, and I had a good. Started about not 2012, when I was 12 years old, kind of dabbling around in some things, and it just really just progressed over the years,
Absolutely.
Addiction takes everything from you, and it
Yep.
just progressed throughout my life, and kind of just really took over to where it was, I was powerless, unmanageable, and relationships gone. Wasn't the mother I needed to be. Not the mother my son deserved.
Right.
And things like that.
It's so, you hear about it all the time, but one of my favorite things about what we get to do with Built by the Red Stick is the variety of people we've had sit in that chair and interview, and how they all come from different backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Some people grew up in poverty. Ronnie makes reference to it all the time, but myself, like similar to you, like
Silver spoon. Clock it.
it was silver plated.
He said, "Clock it."
But yeah, like my mom and dad worked very hard to make sure I had everything I needed to succeed,
Yeah.
and I fell into and so not to skip into your story, but yeah, I mean, it's one of my favorite things just to recognize like
Yeah.
all the people addiction touches and the destruction.
Yeah.
So you say your sister took it and excelled. You went to the trap house.
Yeah.
What was your parents' approach like to you at that time? Because I know they was uneducated.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
sure.
yes, sir. I've been watching you, bro. I've been studying film.
So honestly, everybody took it kind of differently. My sister was very hard love, right?
Yeah.
Like, but
Is she older or younger?
She's older. I'm
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
the baby.
She got it hard. She ain't have a choice.
She's like a year and a half older than me.
Yeah.
But no, I mean she was real hard love, which was needed. You know, I didn't think so at the time. I really thought other things at that moment, of course, and that she treated me very unfairly. But like looking back at it, like she helped raise my son, she helped do all these things, and you know her response to me was strictly because of what she was seeing my son go through.
Right.
My parents, my dad is my ride or die. He is Team Cherie 100%, which could ultimately put him in a horrible position.
Ladies and gentlemen, we call that enablers.
We do.
Yep.
He was, but I
Behind
mean,
every good alcoholic's
I
even
know.
better enablers.
But see, my
Especially a
dad,
female.
my dad is like my whole life he was like my baseball coach,
Yeah.
like all these things. Like he always.
Wait, you play ball?
When I was little, I played like t-ball. I did all the things. I was
Okay.
I was a tomboy. I was always out. I mean, that was my thing.
Okay.
You know, my favorite toy was like micro machines and stuff. Like not
Micro
Barbie.
machine. You showing your age now, Cherie. Be careful.
And G.I.
Oh, yeah,
Joes.
be careful.
And but no, and so my dad, like, he was just gonna, not that he wanted to back me, but he didn't want to see me go to jail. He didn't want to see these things. So he made sure that I stayed clear of him. My mom, on the other hand, who was torn she was like in between everybody.
Yeah.
Like she, you know, she started having a lot more tough love over the years. And, you know, I always felt like my mom, I was like, she's the one that'll put me in jail. My dad will bail me out, you
Yeah.
know?
We know who got called.
Yep.
Exactly. Dad. But
Baby girl, help me.
but look, in reality, I mean, they were all doing what they thought was best for me.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yep.
So, kind of, we don't have to get into too many of the details, but just kind of what was that transition or what was that catastrophic event that, are you one and done in treatment or multiple times or?
One and done in treatment.
Bruh.
We're killing it right now.
What?
Killing it.
It's,
We are
we
killing it.
gotta be studied.
We got to, because we keep finding them.
We finding them.
Yes. Doesn't mean I didn't need more. I just didn't want her done. Let's keep it real.
Fair enough.
Y'all not unicorns no more. If they watch our
know.
because we call them unicorns.
I know, they come
Yeah.
in.
Uh-oh, my hand itching.
You know what that means. So what was kind of the catalyst of events that led you to needing help and how did you seek out and find that help?
Well, I think like my parents were trying to get me help early on. I had a
What's
lot
early on?
Well, in my teenage years, for instance, when I was like a freshman in high school, like I had been dating a guy, and when I was a freshman in high school, he got in an accident and died. I was supposed to be
God,
with
dog.
him. And yeah, I know. I didn't know if you wanted the whole story or not.
Well, I
but
wasn't expecting that. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say he got in an accident. Now he can't talk straight or something. It's just like he died.
No,
You just said it so naturally. I was going. All right.
I'm trying not to get emotional on this
Okay.
thing, but no, we were actually supposed to go. He was stealing his mom's car, and we were supposed to go out together. It was a couple friends with him too, and I couldn't go. I had a cousin staying with me that tattletales, and so I stayed home. And they
at God.
ended up, going and actually they got into a wreck with an 18-wheeler, and nobody lived.
Damn.
Yeah. And so that was like a big catalyst for me diving more into addiction. But along the way, all through high school, I lost 19 friends. So there was a lot of grief there. And so that's what I mean. Like my parents kept they saw kind of what was going on and kept trying to get me help. I just wasn't receiving the help at that moment, So they tried. Everything they've done has been to help me and my sister. I really do. I have an angel of a mother and one of the most amazing fathers you could ever think of,
That's awesome. Shout out Pops and
And
Mom.
where did you grow up?
So I was born in Louisiana.
Okay.
Did some elementary in South Carolina, and then came back like my 4th grade year, and I've been here ever since.
What part of
Rouge?
South Carolina?
Aiken. You know about Aiken? Stop it.
Come on, man. Have I been wrong yet?
You ain't been wrong yet. So, okay. You on one today, bro. You on one. I love it. So you have those experiences throughout high school. When was the one time in treatment?
So that was back in 2011.
2011.
Yes, they put me in the day before Thanksgiving.
Missed the turkey day.
But they brought me some.
Where you went?
I went to the Hope Center.
Oh, shout out to Hope
Yeah.
Center. I was just
Yes.
with them last week, bro. I love y'all.
Yeah.
We actually got a
Yes,
special
yeah.
person.
We had Sally on.
We
from the
did.
Hope
We
Center.
did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did. Big Sally. Big dog Sally. I love the Hope Center.
So
Oh, me too.
what are? So did you stay sober after? No. So that's what you meant about you needed more. You just weren't.
Yeah. I was there mainly because like my parents had enough. They were putting a lot more like they came down and there's like ultimatum kind of a situation, and I was like, I will choose treatment.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I'll choose 28 days of that.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and so I
It was a good choice.
yeah.
It was a good choice.
It was.
I've made that choice quite a few times.
Yeah, you-
Like, yeah.
You know, let's take this route. But yeah, and so that kind of led to it. And they, my parents, they, you know, put me in right before.
What was that 28 days? Was it like, I'm just going to do
Horrible.
this 28? Or
Sounds
did you actually like engage?
No, I tried to leave all 28.
That
27
was
of the
old
28
school
days.
Hope Center too.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was big boot camp.
Oh,
It was. That's all it
what
was.
they call
All day, every
Yeah.
day.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Big, that's exactly what they always called it.
Yep.
Big book boot camp. And that's what it was. It was a step a day, every single day. You had 3 counselors come in and teach on that one step. Joe McHugh was that one step.
Ooh.
all day,
Yeah.
every day.
All day, every day.
You had a great understanding of them.
Yeah,
you
but
might not
I
have
didn't
been able to
buy into
apply
it.
them, but you knew them word for word by the
That's
end of that. Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was the catalyst that led you to actually seeking to change your life and become the woman you are today?
Well, I went through. So after treatment, 2 days later, I was back ripping and running. You know, they wanted me to go to sober living. They wanted me to do all these things.
And in for it.
And I told them I was going to take a bed. Don't do this. But I told them, don't follow my path right here. I told them I'd take a bed at a house so that they would quit asking me.
Yeah.
And because I was tired of being bothered by it, and I knew that I was not going to
Yeah.
do that. And so the day after, like literally, people give speeches and they're like, "I'm gonna da 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 da," and I was like, "Deuces," and I walked out. Like that was my whole.
You're
speech.
cool. You're cool.
Fuck you. Yeah.
I'm out.
I'm out. And so I should have known right then that things weren't gonna go well, but no. And so then I just kind of like they always say you have those yets,
Yeah.
right? And those yets really started hitting hard. It brought me to a really dark place to where I was contemplating, you know, not living anymore. And at that moment, you know, I decided, you know, I was something real big happened in that moment, and I was just like, yeah, no, I got to get help.
Yeah.
I really do.
Because you ain't going that long of a run. You went to the Hope Center 11, you got sober in 12. So it was very
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
Where was your son at this time?
My parents.
Okay.
Yep, my parents.
And so
had-
how old was he around?
So he was 8 when I got sober.
Okay.
So he kind of know a little
Yeah.
bit. Like he kind of seen or not seen some stuff, but like, no, mama's not here. Like, I want to know why. Like, where my mama at? Yeah.
Well, I also have just my parents took him in, like his whole life. Like when I got pregnant, I moved in with them. So that's the house he's always known
Gotcha.
at that point.
Gotcha.
all
That's
he
how it
knew.
was with my 2 oldest kids.
Mhm.
Like, me and their mom was tripping. I'm in and out of jail, and my mama knew.
Yeah.
Took them in. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got sober on my son's birthday.
That's amazing. You just celebrated.
10.
We didn't even bring it up on the
I
pod.
think we
I
did.
text you
You
personally,
did text me
but we did
personally.
not bring it up on the pod. My dude just celebrated
Yes.
10
Decade.
years. What this episode come out, so it'll have been 19 days ago by the time this episode aired.
Yeah. I just,
It-
Went on
I
a
just
cruise
made
for it.
14.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
On the 10th.
I knew that. I
What
feel
day
like I
was
seen
yours?
it.
March 1st.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I know some other people with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's their name? No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. So my son was born on March 1st, 2016. My sobriety dates. I was at a cow pasture in Ethel, Louisiana. For those of y'all familiar with it. So anyway, you know, you have this catastrophic event or this life-changing event that happens, and you're like, I need help.
Yep.
So what does that look like for you?
Calling the dope man again in that moment.
Oh,
Nice.
I
Yeah,
love it.
'cause,
We
like,
are alike.
I know. I had that thought, and then I was like, "Well, I can't feel this," you know. But no, I actually, my parents actually stayed in touch. So there was this amazing lady, Monique Clater, who,
Shout out Miss Monique.
yeah,
Wow,
like
Monique.
she was like a second mom. Like, oh, I don't know where I'd be in sobriety without her. But my parents stayed in touch with her the whole time, like since I left, and letting her know what I'm doing. And she was just, you know, she opened her house up to me, and she told me I had a week, and I was like, oh God, there's no way I'm gonna stay sober in this week, and I didn't. But but she let me come in her house, and so but yeah, I had a sobriety date in February, and then that didn't last long. And then I actually got kicked out of that house.
Yeah.
And another one and things like that. But
So
yeah.
you did it cold turkey, like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what was the substance?
It was opiates.
Ooh.
Yeah. I mean, like,
You was on
really
your
want
Ray
to know what I
Charles.
used, you got to tell me what year you want to know. Because it, like, switched every 4 years.
Dang.
But at that time, it was.
But at that time, yeah, it definitely was.
So I know you probably gonna get to this,
Mhm.
and forgive me if I'm rushing.
You good.
But how did
Nothing.
I'm American. You're right. In the bathroom, I'm European. But how did that accident change your God consciousness, knowing that you were supposed to be in there but you couldn't?
So actually, I didn't believe in God at all. So pretty much when I was in high school in 9th grade, and all of my friends were pretty much, you know, passing away and dying, you know, like, to me, it said that God wasn't real because
Right.
they didn't get a chance to live.
Right.
And so I was raised in a very Catholic family, you know, and so, but over the years, when all that happened, it just like justified in my head that there was no existence of any kind of a higher power in my life. So when I first, like, I've been sober longer than I've known God. If you know,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Powerful statement.
Yeah, I've never heard it
That's
before.
cool,
Yeah.
so
Wow.
it took me a minute to get there,
Right.
to where I believed in Him, you know. But today, true believer,
Right.
He's right with me.
And we had that's why I say forgive me if I was rushing, because
Yeah, no, you're good.
you can kind of tell us how you led up to
Yeah.
your walk with
Yeah.
God, if you don't mind.
No, not at all. So it was really hard, like, because everybody, and this was one thing when I was in treatment, like, they said God a lot, and I was
like,
just
I'm
like,
out.
that don't work. So
Yeah.
I close off
Closing
right
off.
then,
Yep.
you know? But then whenever I got really, really desperate, like, I was in, like, you know, you can rent by the hour type of hotel room, just because I didn't have anywhere else to go, and it was miserable. And I remember sitting there and I was like, this can't be my life
Yeah.
forever, you know? And so that's whenever I got enough pain, and I reached back out to Monique, and she's like, come on. And so I got to go back in, but like my journey, so it didn't start with any kind of God. Like, I remember my sponsor, and I'm grateful for my sponsor at that time, because she helped me really like develop some, you know, like some kind of an understanding. But it started with, honestly, karma.
Yeah.
What you put into this world, good or bad, is what you're going to get out of it.
Yeah.
And then I coupled
That's
that
why
with,
she was so mean.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's it. Yep. Yep.
You
This
lie.
is
I'm
it.
just playing, y'all. She was an amazing tech.
but but I coupled that a lot with what I saw in the rooms, because like
Absolutely.
everybody in the rooms when I came in, like, they were like, and I thought they were faking. I think everybody thinks that,
Same.
you
No,
know?
same.
I think everybody
I mean,
thinks
there's
that, like,
nobody that has
there's
this
nobody
bullshit.
that has
You're,
this.
you're
bullshit.
lying. Who paid you?
I know.
How did y'all learn how to do dope and speak like that?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Because that's what y'all are doing.
And I'm like, but no, I mean, like, I couldn't remember the last time that, like, I smiled, like, and felt it.
Yeah.
You know, like those like laughs from the gut. Like, I couldn't remember the last time I had done any of that. And I saw everybody doing that. And so that was like, I want that goal coupled with karma, and that's where my whole higher power began.
Nice.
And especially with like I guess, traumatic events starting so early in ninth grade. I mean, when you're supposed to be having all this joy and fun in ninth grade,
Yeah.
you're losing people left and right.
Yeah.
I mean, not to be a Debbie Downer, but it seemed like just misery followed you for that whole period of time. So let's dive into that first year, because I always love the first year, because I feel like, not for everybody, but a lot of people, right? That's where we start to have those moments of laughter.
Yeah.
Start finding joy and like, okay, I can have fun without a bunch of substances.
Yep.
So what was that like for you that first
Oh my
year?
God. I am grateful, so grateful for the sober living house that I got put in, or that Monique let me come in and more than once, you know? And so, doesn't mean I had changed in that moment, right? I didn't need substances to be who I was and hurt people. That's one thing I found out, and Monique very clearly let me know, right? That's one thing I loved about her, is you couldn't get nothing. Nothing can get past her, and that's what I needed. I needed that really hard toughness in that moment. Somebody talking louder than me, somebody, and that was her.
Monique will do that.
And she will do that. And so it was probably about 3 months in. I remember there was like a whole house meeting about me and my behaviors and all this stuff. And I left with like 8 assignments, and she was just pushing me. And from that moment on, things began to really, really change.
And I mean,
and I
in that time in Baton Rouge, like that house that you're talking about, like everybody knew that's where women went to get sober.
Sober
right.
City?
No, no.
Yeah.
Why y'all laughing? What I said wrong?
Nothing.
well, that's a men's house to start off with.
Oh, I thought it was female too.
No.
Oh.
Promises and Destiny.
Yes.
Oh, you ever heard of
Promises.
Promises?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
heard of Promises.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they were. I mean, I remember we were talking about it before we started. Like, they had the St. Patrick's Day parade,
Yeah.
and they would have a huge
sober
everybody. And
That's fire.
It was good times.
Monique got a bookstore?
Well, that was part of her husband's family.
You know which one I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Across the street.
Yeah. Okay.
So you have that they confront you at 3 months.
Yeah.
Still probably didn't fully.
No, I caught on
Okay.
because I remember like everybody. I was in like the top bunk bed in the pink room, and I hated it. And I remember everybody trying to help me, and I was just like, y'all don't like, all that stuff. And but then like the next day, Monique sent me like a text saying like, I love you. And I was just like, okay, and from that point forward, like I think I just started to run with, I mean, not gracefully.
Absolutely.
So I had tons of consequences. I was like on whatever it is for like months. But she really just pushed me to like want to love me, because that was something I'd never really just truly loved me, and so but no, the fellowship, like I remember she used to put our whole house on curfew because we weren't getting along, and it'd be like over a cup being left.
Y'all gonna get along. Y'all gonna
Yeah,
spend some time
and so
together.
we would have family dinners and movie nights and game nights, and like that fellowship and unity that she created within that house is something that I still carry on today. She taught us the 3 sides of the triangle. And and the importance of service work and giving back and being a part of AA, like not just going to meetings, but like being in AA, like what does that look, having home groups and all of those things. And like still to this day, there's aspects I'm like, if I give this up, I'm gonna lose my sobriety.
I'm gonna be lacking on one of the angles.
Yeah.
So you're in sober living, and you get a job in the treatment world.
Yes.
And so what was kind of that path? That's like you made reference to early, like being able to find that balance of, I'm working in this world, but I also have to have my own separate thing.
Yeah. Actually, I'd always worked with autistic children prior to that, right?
Okay.
And every door started to shut, and I was just like, why?
Because you're
I know. But even in sobriety, like I was trying, right? And but like all the doors began to shut and stuff. And then one day I'm laying in bed, and out of nowhere I get a text, and they're like, "Hey, you want to tech at Woodlake?" And I was just like,
Sure.
Okay, I'll come for an interview. I need, I was working at Subway at the time.
Eat fresh.
Eat fresh. Yes.
That was during Jared's stint.
Yeah, but I didn't get the same results. I gained a lot of weight.
Yeah, me too. Same.
So, I
Do
gained a
better,
lot.
Subway. Subway is
Oh, I love
genius.
it.
Oh, dude, they convinced you eating a whole loaf of bread for lunch was a good idea.
That's what I was about to say. You told me that,
Yeah.
bro. And ever since you said that, I was
Marketing
like,
geniuses.
bruh.
Yes.
It's your fault I look like this. Now fix it. Send me put a thin bread or something.
Well, so
Some thin
I
bread.
am going to point out the fact that you said that was during Jared's time,
Oh.
and her response is, "Yeah, I didn't get the same results."
Oh, I cannot do.
Thank God. Woo. So
Austin, you got gold today, bro. Yeah.
you get a job. You get a job at Woodlake. Let me reel us back in here.
Right.
How'd you know, or when did you know? And we can kind of talk about your journey to where you are now and really highlight that. How'd you know this was your calling? This is where you wanted to be. I know it didn't happen overnight, but
It didn't, but at that point, I was really trying to understand my higher power. And like, I remember I was given like a little thing where it said you have to like kind of look at moments that could be God and like, these spiritual moments. And so the fact that I've never applied for the job was just kind of like given to me. And I woke up one day with it and, things like that. Somebody thought that I'd be good at it. And so I began to like look at moments like that because honestly, I never applied for any of the jobs in the treatment center that I got. None.
your flex.
Right. We
I mean,
Clock it, huh?
right.
on.
Because like even like through it all, like with that position I never applied for. But then people started seeing a lot in me that I didn't even see in me.
Yeah.
And so when Serenity Center was open, like the Serenity Center was opened with me in mind as their counselor. I had never counseled before.
Wow.
And so like I didn't even apply for, like that was brought to me, the IOP position was brought to me. Assistant clinical director was brought to me. And then the moment like, the clinical director prior to me, Bo Danton, I mean, that's my boy,
Yeah.
he wouldn't leave until he knew that I could take over in that role because he wanted, and so I didn't even apply for that role.
Just there.
Damn.
Yeah. And so it like,
Did REA have it then?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. And so, all of that kind of took place. And so, like, I guess when I look back at it, like, God definitely had his hand in everything bringing me to where I am today.
Yeah. And speaking of hand, you got someone that keep blinding me. What? They got you too?
Yeah, look,
Bruh. What is that thing
right
all
in the
about?
eye.
You got to talk to Mr. Monroe.
He did well.
Shout out.
Boy.
I thought Jeff worked in treatment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Same.
Woodlake paying him good.
Boy,
boy.
what? That ain't no treatment ring right there, boy. That's a astrophysicist or something. Whatever one of them.
I know.
He said 3 months. I'm saving up for a
I'm
year.
saving up a year
It
worth of
took him
salary.
5 years to
Woo!
Yes.
You saw her
It
say
makes
that, boy.
sense.
She said she.
Oh.
Oh.
She fixed that thing a few times. I was like, oh, man.
So yeah,
Be careful with that thing. You'll put it out.
let's talk about creating a family. Get engaged. Let's talk about some of the good things that have happened in your life. Right, we've identified a bunch of shit happened, but what has this lifestyle and living sobriety brought you?
Look, I will say, I didn't know how to be the mom my son deserved for so long of his life, right?
When did you start? So, because we kind of skipped over, when did he ever move in with you full time?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So I stayed in sober living a total of like 14 months.
Okay.
From there, I moved back into my parents because I didn't want to just rip him from the home on like experiment of what I was going to do. Right. And so I went back home with my parents and I just saved money and saved money and saved money. And then me and two of my good friends, Deja and Courtney, decided we were going to rent a house. And so that's what we did. And at that moment, we transitioned my son. Like he had only known my parents. That's where he was comfortable. But over a few weeks or whatever, he kind of started, coming more. And then he started living with me full time.
Awesome.
I ended up buying a house and, all these things. But yeah, it took me like 20 years to destroy everything. Right. And in less than 5 years of sobriety, I owned my own house. I got my car. I had my son back full
Absolutely.
time,
Yeah.
And so
And I'm glad you said that because I think I heard a quote one time and it said, "So many times we overestimate what we can do in a year, but we underestimate what we can do in 5."
yeah.
And it's kudos to the perseverance and the determination that not everything comes back right away.
Right.
It takes
Yep.
work and it takes consistency, and we have to keep putting a foot in front of it, another foot. And I mean, anybody who's worked in the treatment industry, techs. I mean, it's an entry level job in this
Yep.
world, and
Yep.
it takes time to save that money and be responsible and not do things. So kudos to you for the grind.
In hindsight, 5 years is no
No,
time
no.
at all. I know it
For
seemed like a
career,
lot to
house,
somebody.
car,
Yeah, that is.
full time. I mean, single
Yeah.
mom, all the
You
things.
say you got a full-time cook?
No, I wish.
That's what she just
That's
said?
me.
No, she said career.
Oh, but you said cook full-time.
Oh,
No,
What did
kids
I-
full time.
Kids.
single
Kid.
mama full time.
Yeah.
Okay. Man.
So tell us,
Yeah.
as somebody who's been in this world a long time, I'm always intrigued to see, notice what are some of the things you've seen change for the better, for the worse. Of course,
Yeah.
we all know the substances. I mean,
Yeah.
fentanyl is taking people out
Yeah.
left and right.
Sure.
But what are some of the things, that, you attest to, like, I guess, your trials and tribulations and what they've done for you to make you good at your career?
Yeah. Well, it gave me a lot of substance and ways to connect with people
Yeah.
for sure. Right. No, I think, going back, like 2020, I think changed a lot.
Absolutely.
Because when people couldn't get out and go to meetings, there were a lot of people getting sober in that moment.
Yeah,
Kudos
yeah.
to them. I don't know if I could have done that.
That's what I'm saying. You got sober in
Like,
that time and stayed sober.
yeah.
Like, that was.
And so, but and the meetings online and all this stuff, like and I always look at it like AA prior to COVID, because at this point I was like reaching out, getting people to come sponsor. And prior to COVID, it was like I didn't have enough clients for the amount of people.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, my list was huge. After, I couldn't get anybody in.
Yeah.
And I think that took a hit on AA and things like that.
I agree.
But I think that, I mean, thank God, like, there's lots of strong people and they're getting out there and, sponsorship and stuff like that, is really beginning to help it, I think. And so that's one thing I've seen over the years, as far as, also, and I mean, this deals with, but like there's so many treatment centers that people just bounce around now.
Yeah.
Back then it was like 3. They had
talk
like
about
Hope
this
Center,
all the
they had
time.
Serenity, and they had Woodlake,
Yep.
those were your 3 big facilities. And so it was like, but I think with so many options, it kind of isn't always the best
I'ma
for the
plead
clients.
fifth.
You should. On this up. Yeah, just keep it, switch it. Hurry up and change
Maybe
the
I
subject.
should. I think
No,
you
you're
should.
good.
Change it so hurry up, you can't bite his tongue no longer.
I get on my soapbox.
Yeah.
So, tell us a little bit about Serenity and what makes y'all special.
Yeah.
I like them
Oh.
shoes. Where you get them from?
These?
Yeah.
I got them from a birthday.
Where you got them from, though? Was it a
They're
gift?
nice.
The store.
What store?
Uh,
Was it in Louisiana?
No.
All right. Go ahead. Oh, so just being messy.
What did you ask me? I got sidetracked by your awesome shoes.
I know, man. They look comfortable. They look, whoever bought you them, like they really thought about you and like
Yeah.
knew you would need them type of shoes.
tell us about Serenity.
Serenity, yes.
What makes y'all special?
Oh my gosh. Look,
I know a lot of people that work there. They're great. Y'all have great staff.
yeah, we do.
And we're super blessed that, to be able, you're our second, and we'll get 2 more weeks of interviewing y'all's
Yes.
amazing
And I
staff.
say this every time I get a chance. Y'all owner is the best.
Oh, I love
REA is the
Yes.
best.
He really is.
That is my
It's,
guy.
and that's one of the things that I think really plays into it,
Y'all got
is-
that's a good run of back-to-back owners.
Yeah.
I mean, because
Oh my God, yeah. Like both of our owners, their heart is in helping.
Yes.
Like previously Monique is the one that started it.
Right, right.
And REA today, I mean, their heart is in it. Yes, I get like the whole business side of
Yeah.
things, but the heart being in it changes everything.
Yes.
Because they want what's best for our clients. All the decisions that we make, everything is what works best for our clients. Our staff, I mean, kitchen, techs, clinical, medical. I mean, we don't have turnaround.
Yeah.
You know, like
That's one thing I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like I've had a lot
Yeah.
of people for a long time.
that's right. Like we have people from the beginning, like me, you
Yeah.
know, from 2014.
Yeah.
Like it is, you know, it's a great place to work, you know, and so, but I think that plays into it, and so much of our counselors are, you know, getting their masters and doing all these things. And so all of that helps as well. You know, we offer things a little bit different, you know, like we have electives that they can choose from.
Mario was talking about that,
Yes.
which is
Yep.
a super cool
I
aspect
know.
of
You know?
things.
Yeah.
To not break up the monotony of
Yes.
and plus, I mean, we talked about it. Yeah, there's been a lot of treatment centers pop up, but it seems like all of them are just doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Same
Look,
stuff.
even our clinical program, that was something I changed a while ago to where it's not based off the same assignments that every single treatment center does.
Yeah.
Say it
You
again
know,
for the
our-
people in the back.
Our clinicians have it open to where like they can bring in any of the clinical topics, anything that helps, you know.
And it makes them excited about work too,
yes.
not doing the same stuff
Redundancy
every
of
30 days.
everything.
Oh my God, here we go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we changed up the whole clinical program as far as what that looks like for our clients. Make it a lot more appealing and not as like routine as what
Yeah.
they're used to. You know, we also do the second Friday of every month. I don't know if Mario had touched on this or not, but we like to do things like, for instance, like if you look at like a trigger group or different things like that, like we barbecue. Like what do most people do at a barbecue?
Drink.
All right. So we provide the opportunity for them to learn how to have fun and to do these things without bringing alcohol or anything else into the,
That's
you know.
nice.
And so we bring all of our facilities, Weymouth and Foster, together.
That's
and,
nice.
like there's healthy competition between the facilities.
That's
There's
almost like a.
competition.
healthy
Yeah.
Healthy
competition,
competition.
which I am horrible at. 'Cause
Me
I
too.
am so competitive.
I'm one, there's no such thing as
If you hear me in game chat on the video game, you'll be like,
yeah.
"There's no way this is the dude preaching hope every
You know,
Friday on Bill
anybody
by the
that's
Red
close
Stick."
to me, they're like, "Oh
Yeah.
God."
So do y'all allow them to drink Celsius at these
We do not
healthy
let them
competition
drink
events?
Celsius. They can have water.
Why they can't drink Celsius?
Well, they don't drink
they're
energy.
not drinking
drinks.
energy drinks and treatment.
Well,
dude.
Celsius is not an energy drink. It is a lifestyle that provides you motivation.
Look, I'm drinking Celsius right here.
Come on
That's my
now.
drink.
I got you,
the
Celsius. I need you to have me the way I have you, baby. It's a
Yes.
lifestyle that provides motivation.
What else we got going on in your life? You know, as we kind of wrap up, any
Yeah, look.
we love breaking news. So if you have any breaking, I know you know.
Huh?
If you have some
Got a
breaking-
little wham to go with that.
Oh.
no.
Look, Ronnie
Look.
loves putting kids on people, so be careful.
So. All that we're trying to put into this life is travel.
Oh no, that's not fair.
We
Nah,
want to
y'all do a
travel.
lot of that
we wanna
already.
See the world.
Listen,
you
it's
know.
only so many places you can go.
No,
Yeah,
that's not true. That is not true.
Think about everywhere in the whole entire world.
Where's the next travel? Are you out of the country travel or in the country travel?
I want to do it all.
Okay.
All of it. So
Golly.
right now,
May I
we're
suggest
getting-
Greece?
Oh, I want to go to Greece.
Been to Greece twice.
Yes.
Beautiful.
My son actually went to live there in
Don't
July.
you hate it, ladies and
past
gentlemen,
July for
when
the
rich
whole month.
people just talk around you like you not in the room?
Look,
They
he
over here
did that on
talking
his
about
own penny.
Greece.
He saved and he did all of that.
He didn't save nothing.
My son.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
First
sorry.
off,
My
I got,
son.
My,
I got a little
Back it
emotional.
up. Back it up.
I'm sorry.
so he lived in Greece.
He lives the right way.
Where
my
did he
son
live?
does. So they didn't live. They like bounced around and saw like all the different. They stayed for a month and just explored all of.
Did he go to the Isle of Latinos?
I don't know what
It's
he.
my favorite one.
Yeah,
But
he.
anyway,
This is how the other side live, ladies
so
and
full
gentlemen.
of shit,
And then
bro.
you got me over here
Or
with
this
your...
is how you live. Like my son lives by living right.
Yeah, I got hair
You know?
grease. I got hair grease. Hair
didn't
grease.
you just go to the Savannah Bananas game?
Bro, that was in
Yeah.
New Orleans, Louisiana.
Didn't you just come back from Texas or from Tennessee, and didn't you go to Colorado?
Ooh, I
and
love
didn't you
Colorado.
go? You
What
so
part?
so mind your business.
I ain't been to Greece.
Me either.
We finna go on a cruise.
I went on my first one in November.
Yeah, we taking our family. Bro,
I
funny.
went on my 10th one a week ago.
Yes.
My now wife, we went to a cruise together in high school. We went to high school together. And my way of flirting with her is I bit her on her thigh. And 20 years later, I'm biting on her thigh. All right, back to you.
Oh, man.
So actually, this year is huge for me because I'm changing my last name.
Oh,
Are we allowed to say the date?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Bill by the Red Stick invited?
Huh?
Huh?
What did you say?
It's built by the Red Stick.
Yeah.
Invited. You hear
Yes.
that, Jeff? We're allowed to say his first name.
We gotta add to the guest. No,
So when is it?
October what?
it's on Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah, on Halloween, October 31st.
That is
Congratulations.
so us.
Yeah, I know.
Like us, when I mean like people, that's us.
Oh yeah.
Like as soon as Jeff realized that October 31st was a Saturday, he goes, "We're getting married on Halloween."
Now I have a very important question though.
Let me hear it.
Is October 31st a Saturday
A Saturday.
in fall?
Yes,
Is it a bye week?
it is.
Okay.
Do you think I didn't check that out?
You an LSU fan? I thought you
yeah,
had class.
Whoa,
I do.
mind your business.
I do.
Mind your business.
So is Jeff the lucky one or you the lucky one?
What
We
you-
being messy now.
I feel I'm the lucky one.
You supposed to say that. She PR trained.
No, but look, I really do.
Jeff is an amazing guy.
He is. He is.
I've
Yeah.
never been treated this great in my life. That's why I think it is.
That's
but in
good.
reality, he is.
Yeah, there you go.
He likes to say he's my arm candy.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
We spoke about him getting on the pod too. You beat him to the punch.
Yes.
Ah,
You did. You beat him to the punch, but he will be on soon. I got you, Jeff.
good.
And you do private practice as well.
I do.
So, we are kind of getting towards the wrap up time. So, if are you taking clients? Or,
I am.
Okay. So look, if
I am.
you're anything or just substance abuse.
Anything.
Okay.
So you do EMR?
I'm not trained in EMDR, but I do have. We do. Sam that I work with is
Okay.
Have you seen
Okay.
ART?
art.
Yes.
Like
Accelerated resolution therapy.
I mean I've heard about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That I'm so interested in that.
Yeah.
I saw it.
So there's a lot of things you have to have like training for on
Yeah,
the side and stuff
yeah.
like that. I work from 6-year-olds and up.
Do you
Okay.
do eating disorders?
I have worked with yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, if you're out
Put
there
yourself
struggling
out
with
there,
something,
man.
you know,
Let them know. How can they reach you? Your private practice?
So Sesh, the name of I work under Sam owns Sesh, and we work together under Sesh mental health therapies. And so you got to if you just put us in the
can you spell that?
I was just going to say
SESH Sesh.
SESH.
Yes.
Where your C at?
Huh?
Where your C at for your name? Sam.
Sesh, like a session.
Like therapy session.
Oh, I thought it stand for like Sam
No.
equals
No.
sane humans or something. Come on, man.
See what you did there?
You know what I'm
See what
saying?
you did there?
Yeah, I'm just
It
that
is-
mind be.
It's like a short form of session.
Okay.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
like saying perf.
So
Yeah,
sesh.com.
like perf.
Delish.
That's right.
Come on now.
Sesh.com is where they can find it?
No,
Or just type in
just
sesh.
type in Sesh mental health and it'll pull it up.
That's
You can
dope.
also Psychology Today has us
Okay.
on there,
Oh.
and things like that. Yeah,
Oh.
I have a profile on there you can look up.
And you on LinkedIn as well, I'm assuming?
I'm not on LinkedIn.
Me either.
I
Whew.
will be though. I think soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our final two questions, we always end it with,
Who did you vote for?
no.
No, I don't do that.
I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you.
First and foremost, what's your why? Why do you keep going? Why do you keep pushing yourself to obtain more, to do more, to learn more, to help more?
I think it's really, when you start seeing things click and you see people really like families restored, relationships restored. And this is actually why I went into private practice because I felt very limited just in the like residential treatment
30
sector of
days,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. And so I wanted to be able to provide help outside and like continue seeing those things. And so, which is ironic because on the flip side, in my private practice, I work with a lot of the families
Yeah.
of people with addictions. I mean, I work with all kinds of things, but I do see that a lot. But it's, I think seeing that part of just being able to be a part of someone's story.
Before we get to Ronnie's least favorite time, if somebody's listening and they're going through some struggle, what's some words of inspiration you would leave them with?
Oh,
It's your camera right here.
yeah, this is
Put her on the
this is
spot.
where you should have let me know ahead of time. I guess I just want to say that there's always a hope for change. Life's, Life's a lot, which is why we just sometimes need that extra help, and being able to reach out. Sometimes it was the hardest thing for me to do. But we got some amazing people out here for everybody to talk to, whether it's a marketer or whoever, reach out. Like, don't ever be afraid. There's no shame. There's no embarrassment. There's nothing but love to anybody that out there that's trying to get some help.
100%. Ronnie, unfortunately, we've got to your least favorite time of the episode.
Like I said, the fact that we have 2 more episodes makes this more sufferable. I can handle it right now.
Gotcha.
As always, we want to thank our guests from the bottom of our heart for taking time out of your busy schedule and also getting out of your comfort zone and getting uncomfortably comfortable.
Laughing with us.
And sitting down. We know you're behind the scenes lady. You like to just do your thing and make your impact in other ways. So it does not go unnoticed that you stepped out with us. So we will forever be grateful for that. And a huge, huge, huge shout out to Serenity Treatment Center of Louisiana for the Meet Your Sponsor series. Yeah. This month would not be possible without you, as well as our listeners and our viewers. Y'all have been showing us so much love and support over the past 2 weeks. We literally, like, on the phone together. We were engaging back with y'all guys. We love it. Whether it's negative or positive, the negative ones, we hope we can give you a different perspective. The positive ones, we side with you. We love it. We love it. We love it. And to, our people that's still suffering, you, our loved one, we are here and ready to help. We are committed week in and week out to bringing y'all raw and real content. Like I always say, we're real people with real problems that really want to help you find a solution. You can find Serenity Treatment Center of Louisiana. The numbers all over the description. They had the video at the beginning. Cherie, the clinical director, sat down with us last week. We had Mario. He left his number. Please, please, please reach out if you're struggling. Drug or alcohol abuse, mental health struggles. You can find me at Ronnie LeDuff on Facebook. You can find him at Michael Axelrod Oakley on Facebook. Built by the Red Stick on all platforms, Facebook, IG, TikTok. You can email us at builtbytheredstick@gmail.com. You can even reach us on the website, builtbytheredstick.com. Eventually Celsius will probably be a part of that, and you can probably, get some good beverage while you also getting help for your mental health and the substance abuse problem. Until then, we'll be back at the same time, at the same place, with the same producer. Built by the Red Stick, built by adversity, led by courage.
We love y'all.